are going on a tour of North Minneapolis.
Yay! Here we go.
Get ready. Our first stop will be Juxtaposition Arts. We toured it earlier, and it's really cool actually. You'll get to see some of the artwork. It is a place where youth can go and practice their artistic abilities, and it's like a kind of after-school programming thing, which is really cool. For the community, it's super well used, and it teaches the youth a lot of skills that they need.
Mm-hmm. And they pay them too, which is also good.
Yes. What else? Yeah, they have a lot. They have different buildings, like 3 different building sites with the different supplies and stuff. So we are coming up on Juxtaposition Arts. As you can see, there's a little McDonald's over there. So right there, we'll drive by maybe this way and circle around.
Yeah.
So you can see to the right is the actual building.
There it is.
And that area right there, they're going to make into a skate park, they said. And they also have this building with the mural on it. Just super cool. Got a gas station. Take note, that gas is a lot more expensive here than it is anywhere else. Or not anywhere else, but
most
where we are.
Here.
Yeah. Just another thing with stuff here is that it's all overpriced because they know that they can do that because a lot of the residents don't have other places that they can go to get cheaper goods.
Oh, and there's Shiloh Temple.
Yes.
And here we have a public school in the area.
Literally, it looks like apartment complex or something.
No kidding. Alright.
A church up here. Yeah. A little bit of a playground, and you can see some of the housing and just kind of what the neighborhood looks like in this area. It's a lot of houses just scattered between different buildings.
Alright. And then there's one of the bus stops.
Yeah, that's a huge mode of transportation around here is the bus. So that's...
Then we have another church.
Yeah, houses are literally, as you can see right there, it's just scattered randomly everywhere. Bethlehem Lutheran. And there's also, they have a lot of bike lanes, if you can see that one, I'm not sure. But literally super nice, created super nice as a bike lane and not used very often, just people don't have the resources to use it, so it's kind of tough.
And there's the community garden, which doesn't look very well attended.
Yeah. Back here. It's a lot of just unattended landscaping. Totally affects just the feel of the neighborhood. Very different than what a typical suburb would look like. A lot of just damages too, being covered up with tarps or tape and that kind of stuff. Anything to fulfill the need.
Alright, and then we're coming up to the Cub Foods here.
The only grocery store.
Yes, the only grocery store in the area.
Pretty crazy.
Which makes it super hard for people in the area to get healthy foods.
Here's the Islamic temple. Lots of Christian churches, and that's the only Islamic place of worship. They also have a few Jewish, and I think there's a Mormon church as well. Here, there's lots of developments like that, or places for childcare and that kind of stuff.
And another bus stop.
A sculpture we got over there. That's a little bit, but also just kind of blends in with the rest of the gray of the community.
And then here's lots of housing, apartments on both sides.
Most typical form of housing in this neighborhood is apartment townhouse complexes.
And then to your right, we have the Hospitality House, which is an after-school program for the youth in the area. And they have lots of different kinds of services for the kids. They have free snacks afterwards. They have actual teachers there who can help them support them in their homework and in studies and give them any extra tutoring that they need. They have all sorts of different like bonding activities like basketball, baseball, other ways that they can kind of get more involved with each other and with the community around them, which is super cool.
Here's the police station. Right
Yes,
here,
the
too.
police station for Northeast Minneapolis.
There's a lot of, they've had to put gates up previously because of the riots and all that kind of stuff. But,
We also have the Urban Research and Outreach Center right here.
you can even tell just the comparison of that building to these other buildings and the cleanliness and.
Right.
Yeah, there's the church. Such a place, right? And the school.
Yep. Yeah, here's the school. Here you see a McDonald's, and at the McDonald's, when you pull up to pay for your food, they have it set up like a bank, so there's bars against the window, and they have a little metal thing that you kind of open and push out so you can place your money in it, and then they close the door and pull it back in so that they can take your money. So it's a little more intense than some of the McDonald's in our areas and a lot more secure for the workers there.
Carjack.
Alright, and then up to your right we're pulling up to Ascension Place, which is one of the interning sites. It's transitional housing for women, and they stay anywhere from a few months to a few years. So kind of a wide range, and they have different kinds of services like mental health group, chemical dependency groups, all kinds of resources that case managers provide for them.
So that was your tour of North Minneapolis.
Yes.
Some of the main sites that we covered were the school districts, the Minneapolis 4th Precinct. We covered Juxtaposition Arts and Hospitality House, which are the places that we got to tour.
Yep. Yeah, and then we also have Ascension Place. We have the Islamic church that we passed over by Cubs. A couple of the apartment complexes and a lot of the kind of the look of the housing and just the landscape of the place.
Yep, some of the arts, the murals, and the sculptures just kind of reflecting the community, the bike paths, just all that stuff just really comes to show the culture that is here in North Minneapolis.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for coming with us.
Yeah.